Hello, everyone, and thank you for listening to our first podcast in our Conspiracy Cave series. I'm your host, Angela Alexander. I'll now let your other hosts introduce themselves.
Hello, folks. My name is Marcus Coy, and I'm the host.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nathan Birchall, and we are excited to invite you into our debates on different conspiracies.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about Bigfoot and whether or not we think it's real. So, Bigfoot is a very controversial creature that many question its existence. It's also referred to as Sasquatch. It's an ape-like figure that has many different subspecies around the world.
Bigfoot sightings have been going on for centuries. They have been occurring since the times of the Native Americans. The Native American folklore stated that Bigfoot was one of them, and that Bigfoot was something they were coexisting with.
One of the most infamous Bigfoot sightings that was ever reported was in Eureka, California in 1976. The photographer portrayed him to be 7.5 feet tall.
So what do you guys think about Bigfoot?
I think it could very well be real. I've yet to seen it, so.
I mean, I've seen gorillas before, but like Bigfoot, I mean, he's a different type of beast out there. I mean, I feel like it could be a person in a costume.
I don't think it's a person in a costume, but I mean, I'm sure some of the sightings are people messing with other people. But
yeah, because I always see those like signs out in the woods, and it's like the cutouts of the Bigfoot, but they ain't tricking me. I'm smarter than that.
You're smarter than that.
Yeah, Nate, what do you think about that?
I don't listen to him. I don't care.
Some people think that Bigfoot's like an alien creature that like shifts, almost like a skinwalker, but I don't know.
I don't believe that. I think aliens do weirder stuff than that. They're like, I think they're like green and stuff. I don't think.
I'm sure there's other type of aliens.
Yeah, no, they're definitely like green, and they're just trying to like take over our minds and stuff.
Okay.
And they just like are weird and stuff. And
I just feel like with all the sightings, like around like through time, I feel like it has to be something. I don't know if it's Bigfoot per se, but there's something out there that people keep seeing. There's no way there's that many. I'm sure there's people making it up, but like, there's no way there's that many people out there just making stuff up. Like, this chart here says 14% of rural people believe in Bigfoot over urban and suburban, which I believe that because Bigfoot's not a city, I don't think.
yeah, I feel like the government's making this all up, just covering up for the aliens and stuff. They're just gonna be like, yeah, well, here's this Bigfoot guy. It's not no alien, but they're just trying to spy on us and stuff.
I mean, I don't think they're spying on us, but
Yeah, that's a little whack.
yeah, Marcus, I don't know where you're going there, but it's...
I don't know. I just feel like the aliens are spying on us. They keep them all held down. They're trying to like stop them and stuff. But all those like UFOs and stuff, it's like I feel like that's a conspiracy too. I don't want to go too far off topic.
I also saw a study on that. Honestly, the belief in Bigfoot doesn't change by age. From Gen Z lower to baby boomers, the belief rate is pretty much the same.
I feel like the old fellers would more believe in Bigfoot than anyone because back in their day they got the freaking
I don't think
internet and stuff, so they're just believing like it was like an oral tradition. Shout out to Miss Dunlap for teaching me that.
Most of the Bigfoot sightings do tend to be in the western region, like Washington or Oregon, which makes sense because it's very mountainous, or in the Appalachian Mountains. There's a lot of folklore in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah, I wouldn't think he'd be in the desert because he needs water. There's no water in the desert.
I think he wouldn't be in the desert. I don't know how many deserts are around here, but
Nate, anything to back up on the desert statement?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're, from what I've heard, they're more prone to be in the Appalachians.
yeah, just like mountain monsters. That show.
Yeah,
That's a good show.
mountain monsters that carried my childhood.
Yeah, I feel like they sleep in pine trees. I feel like Bigfoot would sleep in a pine tree.
Yeah, I mean, Bigfoot can be seen in pine trees.
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
For me to think Bigfoot's real, I need to see more like evidence, like maybe prints.
all right. So, what do you guys think of when like Bigfoot is brought up?
I think, obviously, the big feet. They're twice, 3 times the size of human feet.
Yeah.
And then just real tall and just real heavy.
Marcus.
I think of like a big black furry creature, and I feel like
Well, they can sometimes be brown
yeah, they could be
and
brown.
white, like the Yeti.
No, not white. But I feel like the big feet you can always tell with the big footprints in the ground, and like they kind of run around like a hominid.
I don't really think they act like hominids per se.
I think they do. I just thought that word is big and I feel like it fits with Bigfoot.
We learned about that in 7th grade.
Yeah. Shout out to I think it was Miss Malacca actually. Nate, what's your thoughts on hominids?
We're not Nate. We don't need to know about hominids right now. Speaking about Bigfoot being alien, do you guys think aliens exist?
Yeah, I think aliens exist. I feel like I've seen a few UFOs in my life. Just like
Have you?
Yeah, they look like dinner plates up in the sky, just zooming around.
I mean, I think they're probably real. You see a lot of sightings, and there's UFO looking cornfields out west. So
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely the universe. I think is way too big for there to not be any other life out there. But
they just got to be there.
anyway, back to Bigfoot. Have you guys ever seen a Bigfoot in your life?
I've seen a few Bigfoots in my day, but the most memorable one would have to be when I was camping, and I saw this big black figure walking around the campsite, and I'm like, it's nighttime. There shouldn't be any like figures out running around like this. So I was kind of scared to go look at it close. I was gonna be like trying to make friends with it or something, but I was like, no, that's kind of weird because I don't know what it could be.
This might be the fakest story I've ever heard in my life.
No, just keep listening. So I went to the bathroom and stuff, just like took care of business, and then then I went back out. Saw the Bigfoot creature again. He was like digging in trash and stuff. I know what you think, probably a bear. No, it was not. 2 feet, walking around.
That might be the fakest story I've ever heard in my life. Nate, do you believe him?
I don't know about that one.
Y'all weren't there though.
I've yet to see one, and I'm in the woods a lot during hunting
Yeah,
season.
I feel like I would have seen one by now.
You guys just don't go to the hot spot. You set off some chicken and they come right to it.
Marcus, can you do your best Bigfoot call for us? That is not at all what a Bigfoot call sounds like. They usually scream more like a woman. And Nate, what else do they do usually?
I heard they knock on trees a ton.
Footprints are also a big sign of Bigfoot. Like you see all those casts and stuff. People fill plaster and that stuff. Most of those are fake, but I'm sure there's some out there that are real.
Yeah, it's always cool seeing those.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. It's crazy how big. Like if Bigfoot is real, that's insane that their feet are that big.
Yeah.
I just find it hard to believe, like, you never see any. Like, I don't know anyone that's actually truly, other than Marcus. With his,
other than Marcus.
But other than Marcus, I don't really know anyone that's seen a Bigfoot that they really thought was a Bigfoot.
I don't know. Those mountain monster. Yeah, the mountain monsters.
That shows.
They always seem to find them.
Yeah, but the thing is, they never catch them.
Yeah,
like,
true.
They're always in shit. Like, it always seems like they escape from their trap or.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's still a good show. I actually, I met them.
Yeah.
I went and met those guys. It was insane.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it was nuts. Marcus, like in the show Mountain Monsters, how they were unsuccessful in trapping a Bigfoot. What would your plan be for trapping a Bigfoot?
So for trapping a Bigfoot, I would like look for the footprints and stuff. And then I'd get my search dog, right? I'd be like, here's the scent. And he's going to go chase that thing down. I feel like I'm going to get a bungalow of sticks. And I'm going to make a circular thing. It's going to like, it'd be in a tree and it's going to have string and stuff. It's going to drop it down.
String or rope?
And rope. I mean, whatever works. I mean, so my bait. Okay, that's a big part of this, right?
Yeah, that is a big part of trapping.
You want to use some kind of chicken. It's like, it can be like raw, fried, something like that.
Alright, fried chicken, then what?
Season it up. Maybe like salt. I feel like they're like deer. They'd like something like.
Alright, anyway, next.
Salty.
Let's move on. This is not what I wanted it to be. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. I believe in Bigfoot.
Yeah. I believe in Bigfoot because, as you heard, I've seen that guy before.
Nate.
I believe. I mean, there's a lot to say not to believe. But
yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there that could disprove it, but
you never know until you see.
Yeah, there's never been not proof. I mean, they've never.
I seen it.
Okay, I understand you've seen it. All right, that's the end of our first episode of the Conspiracy Cave. Whether or not Bigfoot is real, I hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.